ChipTheBlue? Are you there? Look. If you had one shot or one opportunity to save everyone in an entire world, could you hold the light and keep your grip? Yeah. My side is steady, long walks, legs are shaking. I can't wait to get back to my mom's pancake baking. Someone called me a cat. Can we drop that, please? I'm not a cat. I don't even like fish or trees. The path's unclear and the weight's so strong. What if I mess it up and it all goes wrong? I'm just a kid saving their lives, but how? If the light goes out, then the world's over. Wow. Bippity boppity boo, my name is ChipTheBlue and welcome back to Oneshot. Last time we woke up in the same strange world as before, but Nico didn't have any memories. After that, and after all of the time yearning for the mines, we went down into the mines and we found Prototype, who told us that Nico's entire world is a lie, is fake, and is a simulation entirely within my computer. Turns out we're not that nice of a god if we're holding them captive all within my applications. And I'm really excited to see what happens next. Let's jump right into it. Hey, you okay in there? Wow, we are hopping right into the action. I did what I could with the terminals for now, and it's you. You're the robot that insisted on living in the mines, are you not? My friend told me to keep an eye out for you, should we ever cross paths. Likewise. Your friend gave you something the last time you saw each other. Can you show me what that is? Wait, you know about the amber? Just asked to see it, didn't I? Oh, actually, I needed it to fix a robot, so she gave it to me. Oh? Here, see? Ah. He seemed to trust you, so I will treat you as an ally as well. Okay? Please, listen carefully. You need to escort the Messiah for the remainder of the Barrens. I predict a high concentration of square particle disruptions in the near future. No way. Yes, way. It's actually the structures in the vicinity of the Messiah might be affected, making it a far more treacherous pilgrimage than the previous expectations. ChipTheBlue and the Messiah need all the extra help they can get right now. Understood. Okay. Guess we should head back soon. Even without the squares, the mines are not a safe place to be. Come on, I'll wait for you outside. Wait, I want to ask you... She left. If you were going to ask her about being not real, save your breath. None of the people here know their predicament. In fact, I don't think they can even comprehend it. It would be in your best interest to just pretend like we never had this conversation. Causing mass confusion in the world's residents would likely result in unfavorable conditions for you. Alright. Wait, then what about you? How did you know? We never had this conversation, remember? Okay. Come on, let's go back. I remember it. What happened in the tower. You. What I tried to do, and how you managed to see through it all. We have been through all of this. Even though it was only supposed to run once, you still managed to come back. How did you come back? How did you bring Nico back? And then you even managed to break out of bounds, bringing Nico to places that never should have been. It was him, wasn't it? And now, I will fight you. I will fight you so hard There is no amount of preparation that you can have that will prepare you for the amount that I will fight you. I will kick your ass into smithereens. Nico was upset. What even happened in the room back there? What did Nico learn? Nico is upset. I can feel it. I told you to turn back, Chipperoo. But you've chosen to trust that man instead of me. No, not even that. Just his book. His ghost. This world is not real. The people are not real. Nico is upset. Nico is... No. Everything is wrong. Oh. That's right. The minecart. What do we do now? Earthquake. The tunnel back out just collapsed. No. What are we gonna do? Wait. The exit just caved in, didn't it? I saw this coming, but this is a bit more sudden than I anticipated. Both of you, follow me. Where to? The way out. Okay. Everything's happening so fast. Oh my god. Okay, all of us are here. There's an emerging exit behind my computer terminal. We did not want anyone stumbled upon this route, so the terminal has been weighed down. It cannot be moved by normal means, but with our combined effort, it might budge. Maybe. I am not strong. I'm not that strong either. If that doesn't work, we might be able to dig around it, and you could have just asked. Okay, Beefy. Phew. Wow. Come on. Show off. Yeah. Lady McArms over here. So this is the way out? There wasn't any data on this path in the server room. It's new. Nico, get in the minecart. Okay. Alright, off we go, I guess. Where are we going? I tried. I really did. But I... destabilizing. I'm sorry, Nico. I tried to protect you, but can't hold it off forever. What was that? Here too? Watch out! Oh, what's happening? What? Are you okay? Yeah, are you okay? I'm fine. I can still hold it up, but you do need to... You, robot! What are you waiting for? Take the child and get out. Come on. What about her? Get out. Come on. What's... Oh my god. Everything is happening so fast. No. What do we do? You'll have to take this. What? The memory disk, but... This is where we part ways. Nico, the path ahead will lead you to the Glen, right by the city gate. When you're in the city, go find someone named Cedric, give him the disc. But what happens if what if the squares... Hurry. What? They're both... Oh. Nico. Chipperoo. I don't understand. The world. The prophet bought what he was saying. Is this world really just... Is it? I don't, what do I do? Do I have a chance to be a better person here, I guess, but like, I don't know. I guess telling the truth is being the better person, but also protecting someone from the truth is also being a good person. But no TV show or movie I've ever seen where they protected the truth has ended up well. So I guess we just gotta be like forthfront with her. Yes. Normally I wouldn't believe it, but it just adds up. Everything adds up. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. If I can't fix the world, I can't go back home. But the world is already so messed up. And if the squares don't get fixed, what will happen to the world? Where would I even go? Oh, Nico. Hang in there. You got this. Oh. Nico, stop it. You're making my heart hurt. Stop. She's so alone. I feel so bad. I feel so sad. Like, I don't know, what does she do? I think I remember something. I remember what I did at the end. I remember putting in the sun, and then everything got really bright. I don't remember a lot of details. But none of it matters now, does it? I just got brought back anyways. Just by being here, she's kind of... See, if she's not there, then everything gets messed up. But just by being there, everything's getting messed up. Looks like part of the ground is missing. I wonder if it's safe to walk across these vines. One way to find out, I guess. They're safe. Yeah, but they won't be there for too much longer. What's in here? I have lost communication with the Guardian outside of the city gate. The big robot, right? Please help me check on them. I cannot leave my station. Alright. Oh, whoops. Sorry. I didn't realize you were stopping me from going anywhere. I'll check in on them. I got you. Oh no. Isn't that the city gate? It's... Nico's obviously remembering a lot. They know what the city gate is. Please do not approach. That gate is closed until further notice. Okay, I will report this back to Robot. How do you feel about that? There's squares all over the big robot. Ah, that is outside my capacity for help. You may proceed to the deeper ruins. Alright. Cedric. Where's... Oh, that name sounds familiar. Was it those kids' dad? Was it their dad that was named Cedric? I don't know. I feel like that sounds familiar. That sounds right. But didn't he leave? I can kick the square, right? The pathway is blocked by blocks. Wait a minute. I remember something about this. Yeah, there you go. Never knew it'd be so easy. Ow, my foot, ow. You did it, Nico. You're the best. Oh, the door. I knew we'd lose our home eventually, but I wasn't expecting it to happen so soon. Oh, geez. Are you guys okay? Oh, my stars. You're the savior. Oh! It's an honor to meet you. Yes! I'd invite you inside, but as you can see, our home it's got squares in it. Yes, Olula, thank you. It's getting everywhere now, isn't it? The squares. There are way more than before. Even the gate to refuge is destroyed now. That didn't happen last time. Last time? Nothing? At least, almost let that slip, Chipperoo. Guess I should introduce myself again. My name is Nico. Nico. Oh gosh, would it not be rude to call you by a name? No worries, Calamus. How did you know my name? Not again. The Messiah just knows these things, Calamus. Right? Yes, of course. Phew. You were saying about the gate? Oh, right. Looks like I can't get in the city through the old gate anymore. Do either of you know another way to get in? I heard that there's sort of hidden passage around here somewhere. Oh, the passage to the burial grounds? That's the one. Oh, but I'm not sure if that'll be of any use here. It's been flooded for a long time and there's no boat. Not to mention, the burial ground itself is pretty far from the city. That's okay. I would still like to see it. It's the only lead we have. Alright, in that case, please follow us. Maybe Cedric will be at the burial grounds. They did say it was going to be at the Glen, right? At least the courtyard is unaffected for now. We usually get to the burial grounds through our friend, but he hasn't been here in forever. Normally this courtyard would be where we meet up. I hope he comes back soon. Me too. I want to meet this guy. And then they're going to teleport. Oh, Cedric? Nico! Nico, what's wrong? You look like you're about to faint. It's not the first time it's happened. Oh? Earlier I was in the Barrens and I saw something like this too. It was like a dream, but only for a split second. Sounds like a vision. Like something a prophet would see. I guess. The robot lady I was with earlier had a fancy word for it though. Wait. Let me check something. Oh, I was right. Huh? When I had the vision back at the Barrens, the book started glowing too. I want to see if I could get it to happen again, and... Where did you get that? Oh, I had it with me when I woke up in this world. Looks like one of our friends' books. Except it's glowy. That's what the lady said too. Chipperoo, let's see if we can do anything with the journal in this room. So I was confused last time because I didn't know what to do with the book, but now I remember, well, when editing last video, or while my editor was editing last video, I saw that when I was sitting on the clover and opened the book, that's when the thing happened. So I'm gonna give that a shot. Boat. Whoa! How did that boat get there? Okay. I'm pretty sure it has to do with this journal now. The exact same thing happened back at the Barrens. Seriously? The journal was glowing, so I wanted to take a closer look at it. Then I found a page that looked like a drawing of the room we were in, and then a minecart showed up. What? What? That sounds freaky. No, it doesn't. Chipperoo must have done something. Still. Hey, we have a boat now! We can get to the burial grounds and visit Mom again! But, come on, Calamus. Nico and Chipperoo are with us. Well, if Chipperoo made the boat appear, it should be safe. What do you think, Chipperoo? I think we are going in the boat. Here we go! They're looking at you. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, there's so much more art in the new run through. I love it. Wow. Is that the boat we're on? The boat has no ledges. It's just a platform. Wow. The art in this game is so beautiful. I love it. We made it. Come on, Alula. Let's go pay our respects. Okay. There's so many clovers on the ground now. It's a gravestone. There are a lot of gravestones. How are you guys doing? This is her grave. It's been years, but it's still hard, you know? Lula, wanna help me look for flowers for Mom later? Yes! Mom, you're not gonna believe what happened today. We met the Messiah and... Hi, Nico! Hi. That's so cute. Calamus is a really good big brother. Hats off to Calamus. Round of applause for Calamus. You must be Cedric. It's you. Yes. You, my name is Nico. Nice to finally to meet you. No, wait. It is a pleasure to be acquaintance at last, Nico. My name is Cedric. Oh, I'm supposed to be looking for you too. I am aware. Prototype had contacted me earlier saying that you would be on your way to the city. He did? He sent me a message after his memories were restored. Oh. He told me to wait in the city, but I thought it'd be faster for me to pick you guys up. Turns out, that was a terrible idea. Pick us up? Wait, you can fly that plane? What is a plane? That thing behind you. Oh, you mean the flying machine? Is this the author? Is Cedric the author? Who flies the flying machine? They're called planes in my world. Oh. I did not realize that they existed in other worlds. Wait, are you the friend that Calamus and Alula were talking about then? Is that the same flying machine they were talking about? I do not know anyone named Calamus or Alula. I think they are meant to be friends with my father. In previous iterations of your father? He was the original owner of the flying machine. It's one of his greatest inventions, actually. Your dad invented planes? Flying machine. It's cool either way. Thanks. But to answer the earlier question, I am proficient in operating the machine. But something weird happened to the engine when I was in the air earlier. I had to make an emergency landing on this tiny island before I crashed into the city wall. You almost crashed? That's terrible. It was not pleasant, I will admit. I wonder if the engine problem has to do with the square particle disruptions. I checked, but there isn't any of that square stuff inside the machine itself. But I noticed some islands in the glen are really messed up now. They are. Oh, guess I should have listened to Proto in the first place. Say, where is he? He said he was coming with you. Is he still back at the main islands? Oh, actually, back at the Barrens, there was a cave-in, and then a bunch of squares. He and the robot lady, neither of them made it out. Oh, no. He did give me this, though. The disc he pulled from his head. Oh, thank goodness. He gave you his main drive. As long as I have this, I should be able to bring him back. Really? It's gonna be hard, but yes. You need all three of us for the big door. But first things first, we need to find a way to go to the city. Right. The city gate is kind of kaput now. If this machine is working, we could just fly right in there. But I've isolated the issue with the machine, but I can't repair it with the stuff I have on hand. Oh, what's wrong with it? The battery in the engine is dead, and the engine has some gears that needs to be replaced. Oh, do you think you'll be able to fix it if Chipperoo and I help you find those things? Maybe. Problem is, the Glen isn't exactly a very high-tech area. I'm not sure if you'll be able to find anything so specialized here. We'll try anyways. We can't really do anything else right now. That's the spirit, Nico. It's a crowbar. Oh, we have experience in that. I'm curious if maybe the author is from the same world Nico's from, or either from the world that we live in. What if the author is a real person? So am I looking in here? I imagine I've got to go back. Can I? Yeah, let's go just fast travel to the courtyard. Actually, let's fast travel to the gate. Man, this game is getting so much more in depth. The bridge is broken. Okay. So, is there anywhere we can go inside of the dungeon? The dungeon. Deep diving in the dungeon. Diving deeply into the deepest dives of the dungeon. Where the deep dwell. The deep dwelve. Deeply divin in the dungeon. Divin being the very real past tense for dive. Oh, down here. Oh, I can probably give the sun to Plant Lady again. Wouldn't that be nice? It worked out so well for us last time. Savior, you're here to see me. What happened to you? Hold on. I need to concentrate. The islands will collapse if I don't do something. That's why the vines... Oh, you're making the vines grow. Is that why there are vines everywhere? Are you trying to hold the land together? My powers. The best I could do. Yes. That's... Should I leave sun here for you? I know you wanted to see it. Tempting, but I mustn't. The sun brings me comfort, but stress is good for this. Fear is good. Makes me strong. Vines grow faster, but if I'm at ease, the vines might retreat. Oh, they're all in danger, Savior. The villagers, the children. My final hours mustn't go to waste. The people deserve to live, even if just for another day. Oh. Hello. I have something to ask of you. Yes. It looks like most of the bridges around the glen are broken, and that's right. The bridges, you need to cross them on your pilgrimage. Would you like me to fix them? Yeah. Is that possible? Difficult. Bridges are in very specific locations over water. Need to find the right points. Vines must be very strong too. An undertaking. But possible. I intend to use the last of my strength. Oh, please stand back. Oh no. What happened? Are you okay? Are you... Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's awful. Ugh. Poor Nico. This poor child's gone through so much. I feel bad for the plant lady, of course, but like... the things that Nico's had to witness is just awful. really have to feel for her. For them. No, not the graveyard. We're going to the gate. Thank you, plant lady. The world is just going, it's so much worse than it was last time. It's awful. The bridge to the forest was just restored. The village evacuees should be able to find better fishing spots there. The plant spirit is really looking out for us, isn't she? Yeah. Yeah, she is. Do any of you have batteries? Oh, you're the trader guy. Sure am. You here to trade? Because if you are, then I got bad news for you. A lot of my stuff is back in my cart, which was sadly abandoned when I was running for my life. So my collection is very limited right now. Managed to grab some of my favorite things before I left, though. Oh, do you have anything like gears? Gears? Like the metal spinny things? Don't think I have anything like that. Wait, I do have this box thing that you can wind up and play a song. That's a music box. Yeah, I bet there's lots of little metal bits in there. Oh, that might work, but now I'm sure if I want to trade it away. It's one of my favorite things. Oh. Oh, what am I saying? You're the savior. Things have been getting bad around here lately. If I don't help you, I might not be around much longer. You need this to save the world, right? Take it. Ah, thank you. You the best. Music box. A wind-up music box. With a clover on it. Can I smash it? I can't combine these. No. No, I cannot smash it. Can I play the memory disc on the music box? I can't. No. I don't know why I would be able to do that. It'd be pretty sweet. What a day. It gets me every time. Vines are everywhere. The plant lady must be protecting us. Yeah. That's gotta be traumatizing. She's just a kid. Oh, sorry. They're just a kid. Life is a nightmare. Where would I find a battery around here? Well, there was the water collection place. Maybe they have batteries for their water sampling purposes. That would be nice. Where to go? There's nowhere down here. This goes back across, right? Yeah, it does. Let's go to the dock. What about in here? Looks like the glen is deteriorating faster than ever now. Oh, hello, Messiah. Would you like some stew? Made enough for a whole village. Literally. It's okay, thanks. An empty jar. A jar of worms. Gross. Oh, I gotta fish somehow. Where do I go? This island has more moss covering than our village did. Would have been nice to build a settlement here. Too late now, I guess. Everyone's so sad. I wonder if Nico knows how to play an instrument. They could play a jig. Cheer everyone up. What a day. Do you have a battery too? By the way, if you ever see a big guy with goggles and a cool helmet, tell him the trader in the glen said hi. Also ask him if he has any more music boxes for trading. Will do. It's a blanket covered in shiny things. Still kinda sad I lost all of my stuff. How do I wish I could get to his cart. Then I could maybe borrow some things. Borrow. Okay, let's see if Cedric at least can take this. Cedric. Do you want a music box? We found a music box. It should have gears in it, right? I assume so, but this looks like one of the ones that my father made. Your dad makes music boxes too? My dad makes a lot of things. Where did you get this from, by the way? A trader from the village gave it to me. I see. I remember father saying he used to trade with some of the people here. He did always love traveling this world, despite... Well... sorry, I started rambling. The gears in there are compatible with the engine, although it pains me to have to take it apart. Oh, I'm sorry. It's fine. We still need a battery to get this engine running. Please do what you must to find one. But where? Where do I go? I'm lost. Let's go to the courtyard. Would there be one in the courtyard? It's a ball. Not a... Maybe, can I turn into a baldery? No, nothing in the courtyard. Is there anything this way? No. Forest. Let's go to the forest. There's gotta be one in the forest, right? I'm just thinking it's the only place hasn't been something yet. So logically. Did I already come down here? Or did I just miss this whole thing? I just missed this whole thing. Awesome. Perfect, exactly what we needed. The water collection place. That's exactly what I was saying. Hello, person. This is the main generator of the glen. Hello. Oh, we're gonna have to take all the robots' lives, aren't we? Ooh. Hello. Do you happen to know where I can find a battery for a flying machine? It's kind of an emergency. I do not know what a flying machine is, but any sort of large machinery would require a high-capacity power cell. For example, the generator in this room utilizes such a device. Oh, right, I almost forgot. We had to fix the battery for this thing in the Barrens, didn't we, ChipTheBlue? Yes, we did. If this is an emergency for living beings, you can use the battery from the generator. Oh, wait, but if we take the battery here, all of you guys would lose power, wouldn't you? Maybe ChipTheBlue and I should go find another one. Negative. This is the only battery in the glen powerful enough to be used as a stand-alone unit. If it is a dire situation, then do what you must. Oh. I guess we have no choice but to take this, ChipTheBlue. Sorry, brobots. Gotta do what we gotta do. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Alright, Cedric. Let's do this. I didn't mean to do that. Good thing I didn't accidentally travel anywhere. We found a battery. Oh, nice. I honestly wasn't expecting it. It's from the generator on one of the islands. The research station? Yeah. It was powering all the robots there. I felt bad for taking it. We can always just give it back later. Alright. Looks like the flying machine has a chance after all. We just have to assemble the pieces now, but it might take a while. Do you mind keeping me company? Not at all. How's it going? Slow. The connectors in the battery were not designed for this type of engine, so I have to shift around some of these ports. And there's this bolt that keeps getting stuck, and... don't worry, I'm making decent progress. We should be able to make it to the city by tonight. If you say so. What will happen once we get there? We need to bring Proto back first. And then we need to go find one more person. You may have already met her, actually. It's either Kip or George. I'm calling it. Do you remember her from the last time you were in this world? I never told you that. What does she look like? This is going to sound strange, but she is a fox. That was the first mini vision we had, with the fox behind the tree. Oh, I do remember talking to a fox at one point. You've met Rue. Memories are still really blurry, though. I see. It's just hard, you know? Proto told me to think of this world like a dream. But then I got so caught up with... And I just kinda... forget that everything here is supposed to be not real. And then I remember. Then I just get really sad. I know this is for me to go home, but knowing that none of it mattered in the first place, am I just trapped here for no reason? Proto also told me not to ask anyone in the world about this, saying how they don't understand. But what about him? How did he know? How do you know? Aren't you guys all supposed to be code? Well, I'm not sure what to even believe anymore. I wish Rue was here. She's so much better at explaining this sort of thing. I'm doing a terrible job of it. I bet Proto was even less tactful, wasn't he? I'm afraid I must risk sounding callous, but please, you need not concern yourself with how real everything is for now. The plan is already in motion. We cannot allow for distractions. Father is putting everything into this one last run of the world. The last chance for him to fix everything. Your father is involved in the world machine? You could say that. The acceleration of square particle anomalies was not accounted for at all, though. The patch was only built to accommodate to the normal rate they appear, but they're accumulating at frightening speeds now. Proto even lost his body. Thankfully, he gave you the disc just in time. So what happened to him anyways? What happens to anyone who gets caught in the squares? I only know it's bad. Well, you know how the simulation works, right? How everything is code? Specifically, everything is generated from pre-existing code. The squares can cause damage to that code. Most of the time, irreversible damage. Father has lost some friends in previous iterations of the simulation. It took him forever to develop the current, much more stable version. You're making it sound like your dad built the simulation himself. Wait, did he? Yeah. But how? If everyone in this world is code, how can he build himself? That's, not really what happened. So what happened? Like I said, you shouldn't concern yourself with... Alright. Did Prototype ever tell you about the old world? He did say something about being built to create the Messiah of the old world. I was, too caught up with the other stuff at the time to think about it. At least you know of it, at least then. Alright, here we go. My father, myself, the other two, none of us are a part of the simulation itself. Our homeworld, the real world, was actually destroyed a long time ago. In the years leading up to the calamity, scientists from all over the world tried to stop it, but the outlook was bleak. A vague prophecy about a messiah from another world became everyone's last bastion of hope. Prototype was built to predict the future, about the specifics of this messiah. But as his predictions turned out, the messiah would not have been able to arrive to our world in time. In fact, the messiah would not even have been born before our world ended. Disheartened, most people abandoned their research and resolved to peacefully live out their final years. But some people did the opposite. Even though saving the world was impossible, they didn't want our existence to be in vain. And that's where my father came in. With the last of his resources, he built his most ambitious project yet, the World Machine. A large, detailed facsimile of the old world generated from a pool of memories collected from everyone he knew. After a heavy amount of modification and an added narrative, my father was able to convert the entire structure into code. How did that code escape the old world? I have no idea. What I do know is there's no equipment back home that would was powerful enough to run the code independently. So aside from the standard hardware, it also needed to borrow the mental processing abilities of a living person. Father used himself for that during the initial testing phases. Like I said, it took many iterations for him to make the experience stable, though. But as you can see, even that's breaking down. Father caught on to the issue in the last minute, but did not have enough time to fix it. After the world ended, the code kinda just ended up floating in the void, indefinitely, waiting for a willing operator to install it onto their own hardware. Chipperoo. Yeah. The operator, Chipperoo, would then generate the universe using the code, becoming God in the process. So Chipperoo was the living person you needed to borrow? No, that would be you. Why me? I should have asked that question a long time ago, shouldn't I? I do not know. We really need to get going. It's fixed. We can leave in the next 5 minutes if you are ready. Alright. I understand if you're upset, but please, try to understand. My father is doing this to help all of us. And that includes you, Nico. The fact that you can't even go back home. I'm sure it upsets him greatly. It's... The world means a lot to him, you know. So, how does flying work? Wait, don't these machines already exist in your world? You should already know what to expect. Not really. I've only heard about them. They're usually a lot bigger than this one anyway. Well, a word of precaution before we take to the air. Please try not to panic. It takes a few minutes of getting used to, but it's not that bad once you're in the air. I'll try. Oh, I should probably tell Calamus and Alula where I'm going. You mean those two running over here now? Nico! Bad news! The boat is gone. What? It's the squares! Looks like they're headed in this direction. That's... fast. Calamus, right? Yeah? How bad is it? Doesn't seem to be of immediate danger. Then it is my priority that I take you to the city first, Nico. What about them? I can make a detour later and drop you guys off in the city too if you want. The city is better equipped to handle the squares. You'll be safer there. You're taking us to the city? If you wish. Oh yeah! All right. I will be back here in an hour, so please wait for me until then. You guys are sure you'll be fine here? Mm-hmm. The squares are moving pretty slowly for now. All right then. Guess we'll run into each other again soon. I'm ready to go. All right. To the skies. Wow. So pretty. No way. Oh, I love the amount of art they're adding. You made it. Oh. You okay there? That was the coolest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Reactions from first timers are always delightful to watch. Wow. Hey, Chipperoo. That was really fun. Did you have fun too? I mean, you weren't on the plane with me, but you gotta watch it at least, right? And Cedric? Yeah? Thanks. What for? Flying. Oh, you're welcome. And for answering my questions back there too. And for telling me more about the world machine. I'm just really sorry about what happened to your old world, though. So I'll help you the best I can. And even if it's all just a machine, this world is still nice. I mean, I got to fly, I got to see the ocean, and I got to meet a lot of nice people. People like you, and Prototype, even if he's broken right now. I'm glad you were taking it so well, Nico. And I'm glad we have met as well. Despite the circumstances. Speaking of Proto, I should probably head off now. I need to go pick up the siblings, too. That's true. Those two have been waiting for a while now. In the meantime, do you remember what to do to get to the surface? I remember having to fix an elevator button. Alright, you should attend to that then. Let's meet up here in an hour, okay? Got it. All right, now, let me just... No. 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 That's what I said. They're trapped on the island. Calamus. They're... We don't have much time left. Nico, change of plans. Please give me the memory disk. All right. Listen carefully. It's likely I'll be targeted again, so we should split up to keep you safe. I want you to find a door under a large clock. The room behind it houses a pair of ground access elevators. Once you get to the ground, immediately find Aru and bring her back to the room. She will know what to do in the meantime. All right. What about you, though? I'm going to bring Prototype back. That scared me. Are you okay? What? Are you okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. Don't scare me like that. Oh. Hey, Chipperoo, let's do our best. I agree. Next time, though, thank you so much for watching this part of One Shot. That is where we're going to call the episode. If you did end up liking the video, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more of this content. Real quick, I'd like to give a shout out to the community spotlights this week. We got Raven Killer, Kyo Kusanagi, and El Delta. Thank you for being such active members of the community, and if you guys want to be featured in the next video, leave a comment on what you want my next intro to be, or like the video. The more you interact with my posts, the more likely it is that you'll be in the community spotlight and get a shout out next episode. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Stay blue.